Okay, so the cultural construction of nature. Um, I personally think that the way that modern US society looks at it, it's kind of shameful and messed up that we see nature as a resource to be used to further ourselves rather than trying to coexist with nature. This is evidenced by people wanting to return to coal energy instead of supporting renewables, even though it's proven that it's going to be way better for the earth. It's going to be way better for all of us if we use them. Um, and personally, for me too, it's just like there's something about being out here in nature. It just feels so peaceful. It feels right. There's always something nice about being out in nature, and I don't think that our culture appreciates it enough, and I don't think we value how beautiful the world around us truly is sometimes. Okay, so another thing that I have to say about nature is that, personally, I've always been a really outdoorsy person, and, that the whole outdoorsy culture is one of the main reasons why I chose to came out here to Boulder, because I really like the mindset, the forward progress mindset in terms of protecting nature and, all of the species that we're driving closer to extinction every year. And, I really, I think I appreciate it a lot because, you know, like being alone when you're by yourself, like in your house, like you just feel kind of depressed, you feel lonely. But if you go and you hike out by yourself into nature and you sit down and you listen to the world around you and you think about how all of this got here and how all of this happened, it can't help but blow your mind, and you can't help but appreciate, the fact that the will to survive over millions of years has created all of the beauty that you see around you. And there's just something peaceful about it. You feel, at home, like you're in the right place where you belong. Like even when you're alone, you feel like you belong. You feel like there's something around you to support you. But when you're alone by yourself in a room made out of concrete, isolated from everybody, you feel down, you feel like there's nothing there to support you. And there's just something unique about being surrounded by all of this life that exists in nature that's really special. Um, One last point about nature. I really think that we could learn a lot from nature, because when you look at nature, when you look at every ecosystem, every landscape, it's, evolved so that all of these different organisms can coexist and succeed together. And, life typically prevails in situations where honestly humans haven't been involved. But I just don't understand how we came from nature and then came to think that destroying it was the most efficient way to advance ourselves rather than work with it, because that's what all of evolution did for thousands of years. Things maximized their ability to survive and their ability to grow and develop. And that's why everything is as advanced and as unique and as diverse as it is. And I feel like we've we create our own environment. We don't exist in nature anymore, so I feel like we've kind of lost contact with that aspect of being another living organism on Earth. We're supposed to coexist with everything else that lives around us, and yet we've done the opposite.